Welcome back to a brand new video, everyone. My name's Tom from Wall Street Value, and today I want to continue to go over some of the items that are on my investment checklist. To be a successful investor, you need to do a lot of the analysis in the beginning, and this helps us to put so many odds of having a successful investment in our favor. And then once we've identified a great business and it's offered at a great price, then the legwork is mostly over, and we can let our money work hard for us. Since there's a lot to look at during this research process, I created a checklist so I don't forget anything. Each item is very important, and if I miss just one of those items, it could lead to costly mistakes. Having a checklist also helps us to eliminate mistakes and repeat our successes. Today we are going to track the insiders. Insiders know more about what is going on with their own company than you or I ever will, so we need to see if they are buying or selling shares in their own company. Now remember this, insider buying is not the same thing as insider trading. There's a huge difference. Insider trading is acting on information that's not yet available to the public. This is highly illegal, and you will do jail time if you are caught. But insider buying is when the company insiders file a form with the SEC where they want to buy or sell shares of their own company stock. And since they're insiders, they have to notify the SEC, and when they do, this information becomes public, and that allows the small investors like you and me to see what the executives think of their own company going forward. If they're buying their own shares and not just a small number of shares, that vote of confidence could mean that good things are about to happen. Selling their shares isn't always a bad thing. They could be selling shares to buy a house, to buy a boat, diversify their assets, or they could be exercising options before they expire. They may also be selling shares because they believe the stock is overvalued and it's time to take some money off the table. It's only a bad thing when we see multiple C-level executives that are selling their shares at the same time and they're selling large quantities of their total position. That could be a red flag. But if they're buying shares, that is usually a very good sign. Insiders have exclusive information regarding the company, so if they're risking their own capital buying stock, they usually have a good reason for doing so. So let me hop on my computer and I will show you where to go find this information for free. All right, so I'm going to show you two different places to find this information. The first is Morningstar. Again, this is the free version of Morningstar. So what you do is you type in the ticker symbol of the company that you want to take a look at. And right now we're looking at Disney. So up here, I typed in DIS. We'll start over from the beginning here. Let's go to DIS. Click on Walt Disney, and that's going to bring you to this main page right here. And we want to click all the way over to the right where it says Executive. And then once we do that, I want to come back down a little bit. All right, here we go. And then click on Transaction History. So here are the key executives right here. And this will tell you what they're buying or selling. So we come down a little bit. So the most recent data here is January 15th, 2021. Christine McCarthy, she's a senior executive vice president, chief financial officer, and principal accounting officer. She exercised 4,100 shares, but then she also sold 4,100 shares the same day. We see a sale right here. Alan Braverman, he sold some shares on December 23rd, 1,187 shares. Brent Woodford sold some shares right here. Xenia, I hope I pronounced that right. She sold some shares. So we see a lot of sells over the last couple weeks. And that's not what we want to see. We want to see that insiders are buying. Now, I told you that insider selling isn't always bad. They could be diversifying their assets. They could be buying a vacation home or buying a yacht or whatever. What we don't want to see is several sell transactions at the same time, because that's never a good sign. I don't want to buy shares of their stock if the people running the ship are all getting out. So this is not a good sign. We want to see that they're buying. And then over here, this is gurufocus.com. So what we do here is we type in DIS and then click on Insider Trades. And that brings you to this page right here. And it's just another view of what we just saw on Morningstar. This is another way to look at it. What we see here, Christine, she sold 4,139 shares. Xenia, she sold some shares. Alan Braverman sold some shares. And if we scroll down a little bit, over here, sell, 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 sell. That's not what we want. Now, they might be selling for this reason.
come over here and let's take a look at Disney stock. So in the last 6 months, the stock went from 120 to about 180. Right now it's $171 a share. And let's take a look at where the stock has gone in the last year. So let's come over to March. This is right where the COVID-19 began. I can't remember when the exact date was when they shut down their parks, but the parks is just a small percentage of the revenue. Most of this drop here is just because of fear of what happened with COVID. So back in April, it hit a low of $88 a share, or March 18th, excuse me, $88 a share. And that thing went from 80 all the way up to 180. So these executives are probably selling out just because the stock made a huge rate of return, over a 100% rate of return, and they might be taking profits and just rediversifying their assets elsewhere. But nonetheless, I don't want to buy stock if the executives are selling. So that's not a good sign. But the point here is that we want to show you where to find this information, and we want to find a company where we see the executives are buying shares. They're buying shares, that is a good sign.
If you guys want more information on how to properly invest in the stock market, we have some resources for you. We have a course called Stock Market Basics, and this is for those of you who are brand new to investing. And in this course, we cover a lot of the basics that you need to be familiar with before you invest any real money. We also have a course on value investing, where we teach you where to find investment opportunities. We teach you how to fully analyze those businesses and how to value a stock using 13 different valuation methods. We teach an options trading course if you're looking for short-term profits and a way to create a second stream of income. We also teach live classes where we trade together live. And finally, we offer one-on-one coaching for those of you who just want a more personal learning experience. If you're not sure where to begin, click the link below to book a call with me, and I'll be happy to help guide you in the right direction based on your investment experience and, of course, what your goals are. So that's it for today. I hope you guys really like this video. Please leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our new content. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.